What if I told you that your favorite childhood breakfast was designed in a lab, not a kitchen, that the innocent-looking cereal box hides a dark truth? This is the journey of cereal, from golden farms to your sugary bowl, and why some experts call it candy in disguise. It all starts on massive industrial farms. The main ingredients, corn, wheat, oats or rice, grown across the United States, Canada and parts of South America. Once harvested, these grains are dried, cleaned and trucked to processing facilities. That's where things start to change. Over 90% of corn used in United States cereal is genetically modified. Welcome to the cereal factory. Part kitchen, part science lab, and part high-speed assembly line. Every day, millions of crunchy, colourful breakfast bites are born here thanks to a blend of tradition and technology. Let's take a closer look at how your favourite cereal makes its way from raw grain to your breakfast bowl. It all starts with milling. Whole grains like corn, wheat or rice are poured into massive machines and ground down into a fine powder or paste. This process unlocks the nutrients inside and creates the base for every cereal variety. Next comes mixing. The milled grains are combined with sugar, corn syrup, flavourings, vitamins and sometimes food colouring. Giant mixers blend everything together, ensuring each bite is packed with taste and nutrition, or at least sweetness. The mixture is then cooked. Industrial steamers heat it under high pressure, transforming the paste into a cooked dough. This step is crucial for texture and flavour, and it's where the magic really begins. Now, extrusion. The hot, sticky dough is forced through machines. Think of a giant Play-Doh press, shaping it into loops, flakes or puffs. The shapes you see in your bowl are created in seconds by these powerful extruders. After shaping, the cereal pieces travel through massive ovens. Here they're dried and toasted, blasted with heat until they're perfectly crispy and ready to crunch. Some cereals get an extra step, coating. They're sprayed with sugar, glaze or even chocolate, giving them that irresistible shine and sweetness that kids and adults love. The result? A rainbow of crunchy, sweet pieces that look nothing like Grandma's oatmeal. This is industrial alchemy at its most colourful and creative. But those bright colours, they're often the work of artificial dyes and additives, designed to make cereal as eye-catching as possible. Not every country is on board with these ingredients. Some nations have banned certain artificial colours, while others still allow them in foods marketed to children. And then there's the sugar. Some cereals contain up to 40% sugar by weight, meaning nearly half of what you're eating is pure sweetness. That's actually more sugar than you'll find in a glazed donut. So next time you pour a bowl, remember, cereal is a marvel of modern food engineering, but it's also a treat best enjoyed in moderation. Now the cereal is boxed up and ready for the shelves, often wrapped in eye-catching packaging designed to grab your attention. Bright colours, playful fonts, and those unforgettable cartoon mascots. These boxes are made to stand out, especially to kids wandering the aisles with their parents. The characters on the front aren't just for fun. They're carefully crafted to build brand loyalty from a young age, making breakfast feel like an adventure every morning. But it's not just about the fun. Many boxes are covered in so-called healthy claims, promises of whole grains, added vitamins or low fat. Flip the box around though, and you'll often find a different story in the nutrition label. The top cereal companies dominate the shelves and their brands are everywhere. Kellogg's leads the pack with classics like Corn Flakes and the sugary favourite, Frosted Flakes. They also make Fruit Loops, a rainbow-coloured cereal that's hard to miss. Then there's General Mills, another giant in the industry, responsible for household names like Cheerios and Lucky Charms, cereals that have become breakfast staples for generations. Don't forget Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a sweet favourite, and post-consumer brands, which brings us Honey Bunches of Oats and the classic Grape Nuts, each with their own loyal following. And outside North America, the cereal scene is just as competitive. Nestlé is a major player, offering Nesquik, Fitness and Chocapic in markets around the world, adapting their products to local tastes and trends. But behind every smiling tiger or mischievous leprechaun, there's a powerful business at work. The global breakfast cereal market is worth over $40 billion, a massive industry built on clever marketing, brand loyalty and the promise of a quick, tasty breakfast. Here's something you might not know. Cereal was never supposed to be sweet. In fact, the original idea behind breakfast cereal was the complete opposite of what we see on grocery store shelves today. The earliest cereals were intentionally bland, designed to be as plain as possible. Back in the late 1800s, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a health reformer and physician, created cereal as a bland health food to curb passions and promote digestion. He believed that a simple, flavorless diet would help people lead healthier, more disciplined lives. His cereal was made from just a few basic ingredients with no sugar or artificial flavors. Yeah, it was literally meant to be boring. The goal was to make breakfast so unexciting that it wouldn't stimulate the senses or encourage overeating. For decades, cereal was a food for health, not for pleasure. But everything changed in the 1940s when sugar was added to cereal to attract kids and boost sales. Suddenly, breakfast became colourful, sweet and fun. Cereal companies started marketing directly to children, using mascots, prizes and catchy jingles to make sugary cereal irresistible. These days, cereal is marketed as part of a balanced breakfast, often shown alongside fruit, milk and juice in commercials. But the reality is, most cereals on the shelves are packed with sugar and artificial ingredients. In fact, many cereals are now classified as ultra-processed foods, linked by research to rising rates of obesity, diabetes, and even attention issues in kids. Despite the healthy image, these cereals can be more like dessert than breakfast. Studies show that children who eat sugary cereal can consume up to 10 teaspoons of sugar before 9 in the morning. That's more than the recommended daily limit for kids, all before they even leave for school. The next time you pour a bowl, remember, cereal's sweet side is a modern invention and it comes with a hidden cost. Some cereals can be healthy. Whole grain, high fiber, low sugar ones like plain Cheerios or shredded wheat. But those are often hidden on lower shelves, away from kids' eyes. If you want real cereal health, here's a couple of tips. Look for less than 6 grams of sugar per serving. Choose whole grain as the first ingredient and avoid cereals with cartoon characters. So, the next time you pour that bowl of crunchy fun, ask yourself, is it breakfast or just dessert in disguise? And here's the final twist. That crunch you love so much, it's not just texture. It's actually engineered to sound louder in your head, making you think it's fresher and tastier. Mind blown. Like cereal? Hate cereal? Comment below with your go-to breakfast food. And don't forget to subscribe for more truth behind your food.